I'm Ace from Early November, and this is my favorite album of all time, Clarity, by Jimmy Eat World. For me, it's the album that shaped basically who I am as a musician and writer and, pretty much almost every way, at least in the beginning of my career and still now, but I think without it, I definitely would not do music the same at all. So it's one of those records that's like so important in what made me who I am musically that it'll always be one of my top albums ever. And not only that, it's just also one of the only like perfect from top to bottom albums that I think you'll ever see. It's one of those like crazy things. I remember when it came out, and I remember my first time hearing it and being like, whoa, this is nuts. It blew my mind right then. Wild stuff. Who introduced Jimmy Eat World? It was actually, the first I heard Jimmy Eat World was, I don't know if it was right before Clarity came out. They did an EP that had a couple of the songs. I think it was an EP or something, but it was just a few songs to promote the Clarity album, and that's what I bought first, and that's the first time I heard it. I have no idea, I can't even remember why somebody brought it up. I think Joe, the guitar player in the band, was like, we should check this band out, or something like that. It was something just stupid, and yeah, bought it at the mall, I'll never forget, and FYE, I think it was FYE, maybe before the days of FYE, whatever it was called. Yeah, it was just one of those things, and we all fell in love with it instantly. I just think it's like, I think that it's perfect. Every single song, the way all of it's arranged, the way the songs go into each other, the sounds on it, like, every song sounds so different and sounds so good. It's one of those like freak albums that like you can only make like once in a lifetime. It's that's why it's like every time I hear it, no matter what. I mean, let's see, when was that I first started listening to it? Like, and it had to be like 1999, something like that, or yeah, around then. And yeah, I mean, I could still listen to the thing front to back, like it just came out. So I think, for some reason, I think a lot of people agree, it's just one of those absolutely perfect albums, and will always be. Everything about it. Yeah. It was a while ago. It was actually, I think, on a tour before Clarity. I saw him at a little club in Philly, and this was also like, it had to have been 1999, something like that. And yeah, it was really cool. Maybe the year 2000, I don't know, 1999 or 2000, one of them. But it was awesome because that was actually the only time I've seen them live, and it was in a little club with maybe a couple hundred people at the most, and it was really awesome. Yeah. Trying to remember who else was on the show. I think they had I don't know who else was on the show, but it was awesome, fantastic, absolutely. It shaped everything. I think from the way that we, every bit of how we wrote music, for sure. And it's like still one of those things that every time I go into a record, I'll reference like, how amazing that one is. And can I write anything that's close to that? Probably not. But, it's one of those things that I'll always reference every time I write. Yes, I do. Well, I collect as much as I can afford, which is not much. So it's I pick up whatever I can pick up, and I do love vinyl because it's very special. It's like a way to own a part of music that feels like a work of art. It's super cool. So I'm trying to get more into it. We'll see.